If you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much you
No,
can.
you have to check that out.
Yeah, of course.
Come on.
But he's an asshole. Surely you have
Really?
something to give us more concrete. Oh, I know. What? Yeah, what did she give you? Okay, yeah, the consider.
No, that's right. That's right.
Note.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm sure I have it here. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
That's right.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it.
Really?
Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Ooh, under the sheets.
Ooh,
okay, that's
all
all
I want
that was
to
in
be
there.
with you under the sheet.
Yeah, it looks like it. And it's just a really big pink dildo.
Ew!
Under the sheets, what could it be? Okay, well, what's under there? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find something, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. And it says over the sheets, Class 78 Student Registry, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, okay.
Alright. It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. And there he is. Yeah, this must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name Mukuro Ikusawa, sex female, the ultimate soldier.
Ooh.
Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. So she probably had a lot of model planes and bullshit. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Wow. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over...
Maybe she's really Kyoko.
Maybe. Took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Alright. So, that's a profile there. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like only one's nonfiction and the other is sci-fi. Did the color of the text change?
Yes, a little bit.
That's not thinking text. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. It looks more purple now than blue.
Yeah.
Unless the TV is off.
Maybe.
That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then, I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it? Naturally. Yeah, you're a fucking guy. The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers, but they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard said that Fenrir has already, what? Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we did? Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster. Okay, maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it.
Come on.
That's really tasteless. Bears are omnivorous, you know? What? Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. I'm getting lightheaded from all this
it's
talking.
Ridiculous.
Oh, God. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely, I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game.
What?
I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
What?
Oh yeah, so the mastermind is one of these 16, I guess. When you all first got together in the main hall was back when there were 15 people, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying that's right? There weren't actually 15 of you. Total number of students taking part in the killing game was 16.
They knew
16,
that.
then, yeah, we know that.
That's right.
Yeah, so what she said is
true.
Okay.
So that's true.
Yep. The 16th student, she's part of the school life, so the one making all the regulations is... Whoa. Yep.
Really?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings.
Oh, for God's
And
sakes.
since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail. You know, you're getting that anyway for being a fucking faggot asshole. Makes sense. Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get.
So big deal.
Yeah,
what?
whatever.
Like, what does that mean?
Okay, Monokuma's account. I'm really using that as a truth bullet? Fucking hell. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand... But that doesn't look like a scar, that's a tattoo.
That's a tattoo of a wolf or something.
Yeah. Wait, but no, Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars, which means...
That's not her.
Maybe not. Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh? What? Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap? God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Fucking hell, douche. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. Is that what you think? But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
Oh, come on.
But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case. Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What?
You don't even know if it's Kyoko or not.
Yeah, we don't. Why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko?
What if Kyoko killed Mukuro?
Maybe. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began, but based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
All clear now.
She's not the culprit. Well, what makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity, but if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
In other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit, so that's the tarp. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion? That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely doesn't seem possible, but if that's really true... Can a girl talk so I can take a fucking breath?
Really? And don't talk so fast.
No. If Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places I need to investigation. I should find out if the key and the dojo really are connected. Well, are you coming? Oh, are you coming too? Alright, great. More talking with these faffle. Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for. Alright, which locker was it? Number 6? I guess it's this one. Yep, that's the 6. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very
Yeah, has a 6 on it. That's the one that doesn't have a key in it. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on the locker. Well, just try it. Okay. And I took out the woodblock key and inserted into the locker's metal.
That's interesting.
And yeah. Xena, what are you barking at?
Alright, the locker, you set the key and it opened.
Yep, it did. And
what's in it?
whoa,
What?
there are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total.
What?
They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Who's here?
God, I don't know.
Alright,
Probably
pausing.
Mail or something.
They look like they're... Okay, we're back. There was a delivery.
Yeah, it's alright. Let's go.
Stuff. Okay, so the titanium, which means they're strong. Of course, without a bow, there's nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks.
Well, maybe she was,
That's a good snack, strong
she did
sticks.
The arrow. What is that called?
Bow and arrow? Archery?
Yeah, an archery. Yeah.
She's an archery?
Maybe she's an archer.
There's something else inside the locker. What is it?
What is it?
It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what that was used for.
What?
Is that a blood stain?
Yes.
If it is, that means it surely be related to Case.
Yes.
This duct tape is related to Case? But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been... Okay, great. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Good. Are we done yet? Is something wrong? It's very odd, don't you think? The
Yes.
locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something?
Of course.
Research? Are you talking about the archives?
Yeah,
That's
come
right.
on.
The archive has all kinds of info
go.
that...
Let's go.
Okay, we only have so much
This
time
is taking too long. I want to know what fucking happened.
We'll get there. I think this is the last section before the trial begins. Alright, what do you have to say? I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go.
Yeah, well,
he
spent a lot of time there.
Yeah, he returned with a file. And what does the file say? Show me the file. Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? Can we zoom in and see what language
we
that
don't
is?
care.
How did you make it all the way to high school without learning French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Oh, a bunch can. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times. 100 times? Isn't that extreme?
Really?
Alright, good. You're not voice acting this? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out in the middle of the Middle East. They killed Osama. Unlike
Really?
military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. Man, they'd really be useful against ISIS. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers.
Yeah, right.
Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. Their unconfirmed reports of the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Ooh, spooky. Somehow we believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. Oh, okay.
Alright, so.
What is it? This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. That is our reality. The only reality that people are part of. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. You don't look excited. You look like you get a fucking...
You look like you need Botox.
You look like you're fucking constipated.
Keep going.
Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity, now that you mention it. The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from. Yeah, the Ragnarok. It said the Wolf of Ragnarok. Would you like to know something
there was
interesting?
a wolf on her hand.
Yeah. To show that there's a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get tattooed representing Fenrir somewhere on the
that's
body.
her.
Yeah. Why are you slapping yourself?
Oh, 'cause I'm slapping my hand. It's Kyoka.
No one sees that.
Not Kyoka.
What?
Okay.
They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Couldn't that mean? Okay, the profile's been updated. Oh, there it is. Now it's time to begin the trill. And off to the red room. What do you have to say? Anything different?
Time is utterly silent.
Oh, this is different.
Constantly assaults us. Or
Okay, I don't care.
Damages us little by
Until you should-
anyway. So
Great. Okay. I'll give you drinking tomato juice. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth.
Right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Off to the red door. Where there's red doors and stuff. Ooh. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
What the heck have you two been? Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word.
We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoko ranked high
Makoko.
enough. Whatever. Ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Yeah, we're gay now.
What, are you jealous?
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Who will? Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But... hours passed, then days, then years. We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Really, go back to your rooms.
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up? Maybe he died again.
Yeah. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or like...
Go back
I
to
don't
our rooms.
know.
Oh, here he is.
There he is.
Or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
in other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. That's you.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard the voice, we all split around to look. Hey, what's up?
I'm here and no rule's been broken.
Guess not. Kyoko!
Kyoko, you're still alive!
No, that's a ghost!
Idiot. Stop talking.
Yeah, seriously. If you want to fight, do it the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right? But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late? What, you want to see her executed?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate?
Being late.
Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts out to the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. Alright, when Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
So you really didn't die?
Yeah.
No, I did fucking die. Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay.
Great! Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us, huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with the ghost.
You are such an idiot. I told you stop talking.
Yeah. Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator.
Master, away from me.
Oh, good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
I'll be happy when that trial is all over.
Yeah, and another person is dead.
Really?
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. All right, time to talk. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorm.
Oh! The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or camera there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely.
Nice.
Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then when did you find out?
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
Sure you can. So that's why you were late. A lot of lawyers do that.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
Why not?
in other words,
I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
It's just a crowbar.
Oh.
What? No, I don't know if that's true. Oh, hey, I got a new truth bullet.
just a second.
That's
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
All right, then.
Kodo.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
Surviving.
Because there is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
What does that mean? For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Well, if that's all...
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right?
No.
Alright, off to the elevator. Being the last one left, I stepped, and now we're gonna do this whole deal again. And the door's shut. Hey, it's the same amount of people as in the last trial. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, somebody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the illuminating light of dope. It was the blinding light of despair.
Really?
Alright, whoa! That's a pretty extravagant room.
I can't wait.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show. Alright, are you gonna do a deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly lightheaded fucking...
Like frogs
a deadly
and
riddle,
venom and...
a deadly... What, are you doing the
the plagues.
The plagues?
A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Okay.
Alright, and that's the pre-trial of the trial. 4 sessions to go, so...
Oh my god.
Alright, so we'll see you guys on the other side.
Yes, we will.
Bye.
Goodbye.